Hey, good morning and welcome to Vanessa Loves Long Time No See. I wanted to share something with you today that I have used to really help me on my journey. And as we are in the week of love and fast approaching Valentine's Day, we concentrate on our loved ones, as in our partners, and who am I going to share my Valentine's with. And if you're anything like me, you might send your kids a Valentine's card. Oops, sorry kids. But no, they know it's for me. And, we'll think about our friends. But who's the one person we don't think about? And that's us. And this has been something that I have shared quite a few times this week in conversations. It's come up quite a lot, which is quite interesting. But years ago, when I was bowling with the kids, right? So the objective of bowling is to bowl your ball down the center and hit the front middle pin in such a spot, not head on, but slightly to one side, where you get a strike. And even if you hit the pin face on right down the middle, you still don't get a strike. But the objective of the game is to knock all the pins down. And when you go with the kids, they have these barriers, these bumpers, I think they call them, that stops the bowling ball from going in the gutter. So therefore, no strike, and it just disappears down the back. And it's always really disappointing, isn't it? Especially as an adult, when your ball goes in the gutter and it's, you score no points, because it's satisfying when you hit a strike. And when we went with the kids, when they were tiny, and they probably were about 7 and 5, and they've got this little roller thing that they roll their ball down, and it's traveling at a speed, and they hit their bumper, because the bumpers are there to prevent you going in the gutter, to realign the ball to hit the pins for a strike. So when I went with the kids, and I had the bumpers up for me, because that's how we set it up. And I remember thinking, as I bowled the ball and it hit the bumper before it hit the pins, oh God, I've hit the bumper. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm not meant to do that. My ball shouldn't be hitting the bumper. I'm the grown up, I'm the mummy. Whereas they don't think that. And I remember Jody, as he, 5 or 6 years old, pushed the ball down his ramp, and it kind of hit the bumper, and then it hit the pin. Boom, strike. He was so excited, he didn't even notice that it had hit the bumper. He didn't care it had hit the bumper. All he cared about was getting this strike, because that's the point of the game. That's the objective of the game. And I've used this story and likened life to a bowling alley. And when we come up against a challenge, when we feel bumped or poked or triggered, our conditioning and our story and our way of being prior just means that we beat ourselves up. We go into story, we get angry, we project, we blame, we criticize, without seeing that maybe the challenge or the bumper is there to say, hey girlfriend, you're a tad off center. So this is a helping hand. It's an indication. It's a suggestion. It's a loving nudge to get you back on center, so that you can realign yourself with the objective of life, which is to strike, to feel good, to experience joy. So in this lead up to Valentine's and in this week of love, my invitation to you is, next time you feel challenged, poked, triggered in your story and you're beating yourself up, first of all, see it as a gentle nudge to realign yourself. So do whatever you need to do when you are challenged to bring yourself back to center, because it's just a reminder you're off center. It's not, the bumper is not there to punish you. Don't punish yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And the question I have for myself when I feel challenged, poked or triggered is, what's the most loving thing I could do for myself right now? Apart from being with whatever it is that's coming up, that low vibe stuff that's hurting, then what's the most loving thing I could do for myself right now? And it might be take a breath. It might be walk up and down the stairs 10 times. It might be eat an apple. It might be listen to music. It might be You could burn your favourite oil. It will be a myriad of things. But next time you feel challenged, poked or triggered, can you love yourself enough to recognise that it's just a bump to bring you back into alignment? Because every time you reframe it and see that bump as a loving nudge rather than a punishing place, you choose to love yourself just a little bit more by overcoming your old self. God bless you. Have an amazing love week and a Valentine's Day, and choose yourself. Choose love. God bless. See you soon.